The story of Ruth and Naomi, found in the book of Ruth, is a timeless tale of loyalty, love, and divine providence. Set in a period of social and economic turmoil, this narrative showcases how faithfulness and devotion can lead to unexpected blessings, and how God's sovereign plans unfold through the ordinary lives of His people. Let's delve into this story to explore the powerful themes it presents, and how they apply to our lives today. 1. A time of crisis. The story begins during the time of the Judges, a period marked by instability and famine in Israel. Naomi, an Israelite woman, relocates to Moab with her husband and 2 sons to escape the famine. Tragically, Naomi's husband dies, and her 2 sons marry Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. However, both sons also die, leaving Naomi and her daughters-in-law as widows in a foreign land. 2. The return to Bethlehem. Hearing that the famine in Israel has ended, Naomi decides to return to her homeland, Bethlehem. She urges her daughters-in-law to remain in Moab and remarry. Orpah eventually returns to her family, but Ruth refuses to leave Naomi, demonstrating unwavering loyalty with her famous declaration, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people and your God my God." Ruth 1:16. 3. Gleaning in the fields. Upon arriving in Bethlehem, Ruth supports Naomi by gleaning in the fields, a practice that allowed the poor to gather leftover crops. Ruth happens to glean in the field of Boaz, a wealthy relative of Naomi's late husband. Boaz, impressed by Ruth's dedication to Naomi, ensures her safety and provides her with abundant provisions. 4. Boaz's redemption. Naomi recognizes Boaz as a potential kinsman redeemer, a relative who could marry Ruth to preserve the family lineage and property. Following Naomi's advice, Ruth approaches Boaz at the threshing floor to request his protection and redemption. Boaz is moved by Ruth's loyalty and agrees to redeem her, but he must first address a closer relative who has the first right of redemption. 5. Marriage and legacy. The closer relative declines to redeem Ruth, allowing Boaz to marry her. They have a son named Obed who becomes the grandfather of King David, linking Ruth, a Moabite, to the royal line of Israel. This lineage ultimately leads to Jesus, highlighting how God's providence can shape history in extraordinary ways. Let's check the themes highlighted in the story. 1. Loyalty and commitment. Ruth's loyalty to Naomi is a central theme in the story. Despite being a foreigner in a potentially hostile land, Ruth remains steadfast in her commitment to Naomi, reflecting a deep sense of responsibility and love. Her actions remind us of the importance of loyalty in our relationships and the profound impact it can have. 2. Divine providence. The narrative underscores God's providence in guiding the lives of Naomi and Ruth. Despite their difficult circumstances, God orchestrates events that lead to their provision and blessing. Ruth's chance encounter with Boaz is a clear example of how God works through seemingly ordinary events to fulfill His divine purposes. 3. Redemption and restoration. The concept of redemption is central to the story. Boaz, as the kinsman redeemer, restores Ruth and Naomi's family line and secures their future. This theme of redemption foreshadows the ultimate redemption found in Christ, who offers spiritual restoration to all who come to Him. 4. Inclusivity and grace. Ruth's inclusion in the lineage of King David, and ultimately in the genealogy of Jesus, demonstrates God's grace and inclusivity. Despite being a Moabite, Ruth is welcomed into the covenant community, illustrating that God's love transcends ethnic and cultural boundaries. 5. Faithfulness in adversity. Naomi and Ruth's story is a testament to faithfulness in the face of adversity. Naomi's initial bitterness and loss are transformed into joy and blessing through Ruth's steadfastness and God's provision. Their narrative encourages believers to remain faithful and trust in God's plan, even when circumstances seem dire. Applying the lessons from Ruth and Naomi. 1. Cultivate loyalty and commitment. Emulate Ruth's loyalty by being steadfast and supportive in your relationships. Commit to caring for others, especially in difficult times, and seek to honor your commitments with love and integrity. 2. Trust in God's providence. Recognize that God is at work in every detail of life, even when His plans are not immediately clear. Trust that He is guiding you and providing for your needs, and look for evidence of His providence in your own experiences. 3. Embrace redemption and restoration. Understand that redemption is a key theme in the Christian faith. Embrace the redemption offered through Christ and extend grace and restoration to others, reflecting God's character in your relationships. 4. Welcome and include others. Follow Ruth's example by welcoming and including those who may be different from you. Show grace and kindness, recognizing that God's love and salvation are available to all, regardless of their background. 5. Remain faithful in difficult times. When facing adversity, hold on to your faith and trust in God's plan. Use challenging times as opportunities to deepen your reliance on Him and to witness His faithfulness in your life. The story of Ruth and Naomi is a powerful narrative of loyalty, divine providence, and redemption. Through their experiences, we see how God's plans unfold even in the most difficult circumstances, and how faithfulness can lead to profound blessings. By embodying the qualities demonstrated by Ruth and Naomi, loyalty, trust, and grace, we can experience and reflect God's transformative work in our lives. How has loyalty or trust in God's providence played a role in your life? Comment below with your thoughts or a personal story that relates to Ruth and Naomi's experience. If this message has inspired you, please like, subscribe, and share it to encourage others in their journey of faith. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you as you seek to live out these timeless principles.